The divorce process. Depending upon the type of divorce, it can often be very complex, but for the purposes of this video, I'm going to touch on the high points of the divorce process in the state of Texas. For the most part, a divorce begins from the moment you file a divorce petition, and that's what opens up the divorce process itself. Filing the divorce petition, serving it on the responding spouse, and then waiting for the responding spouse to file a written answer in open court. Once that divorce petition is filed, the responding spouse has more or less 20 days to file a written answer or a response to that divorce petition. And as soon as that written answer is filed, then the parties begin getting together and scheduling a temporary orders hearing. And that is to temporarily set what the child conservative issues are going to be, any child support that will be paid, if any, and who will ultimately live in the residential home or the marriage home. These are just some of the things that are addressed during this temporary orders hearing. And again, the temporary orders hearing and the temporary orders themselves is nothing more than the status quo. That is a temporary fix until a final divorce is entered. The next step after the temporary orders hearing is the step called discovery. That is essentially discovering evidence among the two parties. The exchange of evidence, the exchange of testimony, the exchange of documents, so that that information can ultimately be used in obtaining a final divorce decree. Whether obtaining that decree entails ultimately going to court and having a jury trial or a bench trial, or ultimately settling the matter in mediation or other collaborative efforts. The next step after the exchange of divorce, and oftentimes this is a requirement among counties throughout the state of Texas, is the mediation process. These are often the requirements that are imposed on the parties before they are permitted to try their case before a judge or jury. And the mediation process, of course, entails the parties getting together and participating in collaborative efforts, or that is a mediator, and help facilitating the communication between the both sides in the hopes of resolving their divorce matter in the form of an agreed divorce decree. Of course, if that fails, the next step is to try your case before a bench trial, that is before a judge, or try your case before a jury. So that is the general, overall, basic process of a divorce filing in the state of Texas.